This movie is so true, because if there actually was a comet heading to destroy Earth, we would just put the Jordan crying meme on it. Oh, we already did that? We don't take nothing serious. Alright, welcome to Taste Take. If you're new here, I give spoiler-free movie and TV reviews. Give you a little background, just let you know if I think it's worth checking out or not. If that's something you're into, hit that subscribe button for your boy. For my regular taste takers, let's see if a movie with this many stars is still out of this world. Get it? Because I said stars, like movie stars, but it's like stars in the sky? Never mind. Don't Look Up is a new movie written and directed by Adam Mckay. If you don't know the name, you definitely know the movies, because he's the one that made classics like Step Brothers, Anchorman, Talladega Nights, The Big Short, Vice. This dude is a big deal. He actually got his start as the head writer for SNL. He got the idea for this movie, Don't Look Up, after reading this book called The Uninhabitable Earth by David Wallace Wells. It's basically a book about climate change and how we're pretty much doomed if we don't act on it. And we kind of don't really act on it. So he kept thinking about it, and he's talking it over with a friend, and he's like, it's kind of like a comet's coming to hit Earth and nobody cares. Boom, movie idea. All right, plot time. Don't Look Up is about an astronomy professor named Dr. Randall Mindy at Michigan State University. Shout out Fuchs. Dr. Mindy and his grad student Kate Dibiasky discover a comet that's orbiting in our solar system. This is a pretty cool discovery. They even named the comet Comet Dibiasky after Kate, who found it. But we got two problems. One, after they start crunching the numbers, they find out this comet is headed directly to Earth. Damn. Two, once they start spreading the news that the Earth is going to be destroyed in 6 months, like, nobody cares.
How big is this thing, though? Like, can it destroy my ex-wife's house? Is that possible?
There's a 100% chance that we're all going to die.
Kate? Kate?
Hey.
Well, the handsome astronomer can come back anytime, but the yelling lady, not so.
Not so much.
Can Kate and Dr. Mindy make enough noise with NASA, the president, and mainstream media to save our planet? Or will they all just call it fake news? And now we got a movie. So what's my take? This movie is fire, but it's also 100% my type of movie. I love all things political satire. It's one of the reasons I loved Irresistible so much last year, and nobody seemed to like it. That movie's good. That movie made fun of our stupid election process, but here they get even broader, where they tackle how humans can't even get it together in the face of an extinction level event. Shout out to Busta Rhymes, but y'all know about that album. So let's start with the cast. Most star-studded cast I've seen in a movie in a long time. First up, Leo. I call him Leo because we got that kind of connection. Kills it as this kind of nerdy professor, but has to manage this newfound fame now that he's doing all this press talking about this comet. I mean, it's Leo. He kills it. All sorts of range, from the shy, nerdy professor who's nervous to go on live television to absolutely raging when he realizes that no one is listening. I mean, anyone with this kind of acting chops is always going to bring the heat.
Promise me now, Rose.
And that movie good. Jennifer Lawrence plays Kate, and she's actually the first actor that Adam went to with the script. He said she's the only person that could play that part. I don't know if I'll go that far, but she does very well in the role. I'm a fan though. I don't know what the world thinks about her, but I've always liked her. You good with me, J-Law. The President of the United States in the movie, President Orlean, is played by Meryl Streep, and she's freaking Miranda Priestley. How you think she did? And they gave her own president persona to play. It wasn't like, oh, okay, she's Trump or Hillary or anyone else. Just a woman who's very smart, but she puts her goals in front of the goals of the country. Some may say that's all politicians, but that's a story for another day, my friends. Jonah Hill plays her son, Jason Orlean, who's also her chief of staff. Keep it all in the family. He's gonna be a lot of people's favorite part of this movie. Hilarious character that's not trying to be funny, blindly follows his mom's lead, and weirdly sexualizes her too. So, there's that. Mark Rylance plays a tech billionaire in the movie named Peter Isherwell. I think when people watch this, they're gonna see a mixture of Cook, Elon, and Bezos. Maybe a little Zuckerberg sprinkled in there too. And he does a good job acting just as creepy as that combination would be in real life. Which is another thing that makes this movie so good, because President Orlean brings this dude on as like an advisor on what to do with this comet situation. But he's not a scientist. He's just rich. Kind of like real life. Like, who let Elon and Bezos just fly into space? Like, what was that for? What do we gain from that? Couldn't the kids in Africa use like sandwiches? For example, Jeff Bezos just went to space for $5.5 billion. He was up there for 4 minutes. He wasn't looking for clues. He wasn't researching alien life. He was floating around for 4 minutes. $5.5 billion. A sandwich, that's like $1. I digress. The whole cast is just great. I can literally go down the line. Kate Blanchett and Tyler Perry do an awesome job playing the news anchors. Timothée Chalamet, not a huge role, but does a lot with it. Even Ariana Grande playing the ditzy pop star, like, very good. But she's an actress, so don't forget, it makes sense. She just got to go to Coney Island. Anyway, just can't say enough about this cast. Another thing I liked in reading about the film is that Adam actually reached out to NASA planetary scientist Dr. Amy Mainzer to make sure that the science made sense. She's also the perfect partner for this movie because not only does her background include the study of comets and asteroids, but now her focus is on Earth science and fighting the effects of climate change. It's very cool. She did also say that a comet like this heading our way is extremely unlikely, so that's good. But if there was, NASA created the DART program just for that. It's the Double Asteroid Redirection Test. Basically, if something's heading our way, they send up a satellite that costs millions and millions of dollars and drive it right into the asteroid to take it off course. NASA really be holding us down in the background. We love to see it. I'm gonna give Don't Look Up 5 stars. Such a timely movie, especially with all that's going on in the world. And when you're watching this, you can't help but think, I see what they're doing. This is about COVID. But don't forget, I told you that Adam Mckay got this idea reading that book on climate change. Believe it or not, this movie was written before COVID. Of course, with COVID delaying the movie, he did say he had time to go back and make some edits. Based on what he was seeing with our response to the actual pandemic, he said the script just wasn't crazy enough. I just think it's the perfect movie at the perfect time. You're watching it like, damn, how can people turn a planet-destroying comet into a political issue? Word. Then you realize climate change is a planet destroyer. We made it a political issue. COVID is a global pandemic. We made it a political issue. It's just not a good time to be a scientist. It gotta be so annoying to know you spent your whole life working and researching these things, then some guy that works at Office Max can go on Twitter and be like, nah, I don't agree. What? We really just have a hard time taking threats seriously that we can't see. And we've become so reactionary. No one wants to go out and get the home security until they get robbed. And we have this dangerous obsession with conspiracy theories. These astronomers in Don't Look Up are telling people like, look people, this comet is coming. It's gonna destroy Earth in 6 months. And people are like, I don't know. I guess the truth just isn't interesting enough, but it's freaking exhausting. Like, climate change is real, COVID is real, the vaccines work, Kyrie, the Earth is round, Kyrie, we didn't blow up the towers, we went to the freaking moon, aliens didn't build the pyramids. Wait, actually I think they did. I mean, it's like, how could they have lifted? Those things are so heavy. How would they get to the top? And how are they placed on the perfect spot in the Earth? It's too perfect. It has to be aliens. Anyway, great film. Excellent job by the whole cast. Awesome score by the dude who did Vice, The Big Short, and Succession. Really unique editing style to the film. Very timely, very funny. I hope you all check it out. It's coming to theaters this weekend, and then you can all check it out on Netflix starting December 24th. As always, thanks for checking out Taste Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, let me know if you got a favorite Adam Mckay movie. I think maybe The Other Guys, that's up there for me. He also worked on Booksmart, another one of my favorite movies. Do y'all plan on checking out this movie, Don't Look Up? I hope you do. It's good. It's good. Thanks for the time, y'all. Peace.